Hi guys, welcome back to Bella Vita Wellness. Thanks again for watching my videos. Today I'm going to talk to you about communication and not just how we speak to others, but how we speak to ourselves. It's something I've been thinking a lot about lately, especially as I deal with different social workers and people in relation to becoming a foster parent, as well as just in my own relationship with my partner. This has been, it's going to be kind of another crazy, stressful, challenging week this week. I decided to go ahead and make this video even though I am really tired. I got barely any sleep last night. My daughter was up with a fever. She woke up at like 11 p.m. crying, and then it was like every hour and a half after that she'd wake up crying and have to console her and soothe her back to sleep. So anyway, the fever broke and she's okay, but she's got the sniffles, and I have them too, so if you see me blowing my nose that's why. But yeah, so anyway, this is going to be like kind of a high stress week. We've got a sick baby, and we're going to be getting 2 foster kiddos for respite care, so we'll be relieving their families for a few weeks, and it's our first placement, and we'll be we'll have 2 new kids in our house, so it's just a lot all happening at once, and I really was planning on just like using this week to get really well organized and plan meals and do a little bit of like meal prepping, as well as just deep cleaning the house and getting everything really set and ready so we could flow easily throughout the next few weeks. And now I have a sick baby that I have to take care of, so I would turn my camera around and show you what my living room situation looks like, but I'm too embarrassed. It's just like everything is in chaos right now. There's laundry everywhere, and we have outdoor gear like stacked up. We live in a pretty small place, and we don't have a garage, so just stuff is everywhere. And anyway, my point with all of this is like it's hectic, it's crazy, and I just want to be really good about like being really clear with my communication, and speaking like words of truth, and using nonviolent communication, which is also a book that I want to read. I know that I have a tendency when I'm like tired or cranky or just like feeling overwhelmed to be like a little bit passive aggressive, and I definitely don't want to be that way with my partner. I feel really bad when I do it, especially because he tries really hard to talk to me really lovingly and show me a lot of compassion for whatever it is I'm going through. And now we're gonna have 2 kids in our house, so I really want to make sure that I'm like doing everything I can to just speak to them kindly and with respect, and not I want to say not let on to the stressors of life, because I think that kids obviously pick up on that naturally, but maybe teach them other ways to handle it, which kind of goes back to my previous video about self-care. And I did really good last week. I went to the gym 3 times. I made my goal of going to the gym 3 times last week, and I started out this week strong. Yesterday on Monday, Zelda and I went to the gym, and then I don't know if she caught something at the gym or elsewhere, but anyway, I don't know that I'll be getting back there this week, or I have too much going on towards the end of the week, and I think she'll probably be feeling under the weather for the next few days, and I don't know if I should even take her out, within like a week of being sick or 5 days of being sick. I just don't feel super comfortable with that. So anyway, yeah, I had a lot of reasons not to make this video. I've got all kinds of things I need to do. My daughter is napping right now. I could be napping with her, catching up on sleep. I could be cleaning, which I'm going to get to after this video, but I just know that things are going to get really crazy, and the kiddos that we have, that we're going to be having for a few weeks, one of them will have for a couple weeks, and the other one will have for a little bit longer, and I know it's going to be really hard to film these videos, so I don't want to get behind. I don't want to, lose sight of this goal that I have to document, our lives and what we're doing to be healthy, happy people, and just like nurture ourselves and, our family. It's really important to me. I really want to be able to like look back years later and show this to our daughter, and even just kind of, have this as like a video journal. I've always loved journaling. It's been a part of my life since I was a little kid. My parents always bought me journals. I mean, I think the first journal I have is like has some of my first handwriting in it, and yeah. So anyway, this is just a cool another form of media that I can use to document my thoughts and stuff. So I'm going to be working really hard on having good communication this week with my partner, and also being like honest with myself about how I'm feeling. Last night Doug asked me if I was feeling nervous about getting these kids, and I think that my initial reaction to being asked about challenges or anything like that is to come at it from like a positive point of view. And I answered like, no, I'm not nervous, because we've been planning for this for a long time. I'm really excited to like be a positive person in a young person's life, and give back to our community. And this is something I've been passionate about for a long time, and I'm not nervous because ultimately with all things, I know like whatever happens, like everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be okay. My family's gonna be okay. Like we're gonna be all right. But he was like trying to get me to kind of like admit that I'm gonna miss certain routines that we have, or just being able to like walk around the house in my underwear, or go to the bathroom and leave the door open, or things like that. And yeah, I don't know. I really honestly like don't feel like super worried about those things, but I think that once it happens, like I might feel overwhelmed, because I tend to like jump all in with like all this excited energy into whatever sort of life thing is, and then I'm like, oh god, like I took on a lot, and then I have to really like do a lot of self-work and stuff to kind of get myself like calmed down, or on track mentally. But like I said, like everything always works out. I really am not nervous about it, and I think just I really need to be aware of when I do need help, asking for it, and just really like being on top of routines and all of that. It's just going to be keeping up a house and taking care of a baby and cooking all the meals and doing all the cleaning. It's like a lot of work, and I have this super great mother-in-law, and she comes over like once a week and cleans my whole house, and she does all my dishes and my laundry, and it's amazing. I have more help than most people, and still sometimes it's just feels like a lot. So Anyway, I'm just trying to be open and transparent with you guys, and I don't want to just make a bunch of videos where I seem like I have things all figured out, because I'm a human and I'm still learning just like all of you are. So anyway, I know that was kind of like a scatterbrained video on the topic of communication, or maybe it seemed that way. I have gotten a little bit of commentary for, about my videos being too long, or I don't know. This is just me, making content that I want to have for myself, really. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you, find maybe just like some relatableness or whatever. Maybe other people need to hear these things, that like it's okay to admit your weaknesses and be working on things and not have it all figured out, but still be trying to be a good person and do the right things. So anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will hopefully be back next week with another video with some other wellness topic. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.